I'm Sharon Singh. Today we're going to show how to resolve conflict between nurses. The actors for today in this scenario are Albert, who is acting as Palo, who's a new grad on the medical floor, Lorraine, who's a nurse manager, Fatima, who's one of the nurses, Raquel, who's another nurse, Amelie, who's a nurse. So Palo is a new grad that works on the medical surgical floor. Palo is a very keen grad that wants to do everything by the rules. He wants to make sure that his patients are well looked after. He wanted to make sure that all his colleagues follow the rules that he was taught. But Paulo is very discouraged to find out that the nurses that he worked with do not want to follow those rules. They have their own rules that they do. Paulo is very, very upset and not sure how to handle this. He finds that his colleagues talk behind his back. He finds that they talk their own language when he's around. And they do not involve him in any of the group activities. Paulo is very discouraged and very upset and not quite sure how to handle this. Now let us move in to the nursing station where the report takes place.
Good morning, everyone. So this is your patient list for the day, and then anytime you can also check your chart if you have any questions. And then for Fatima,
Yes.
you have 3 patients here. You have Mr. Brown. He's having hypertension. He was stable now. And then for Miss Abel, have DM. And then maybe she can go home tonight.
Okay.
And then for Mrs. Sue, right now she have infection for the UTI.
Okay.
Mat Fatima, do you have any question for your patient?
Should I do something for Mr. Sue because she has UTI and maybe any blood work?
I think she have blood works this afternoon. Maybe you can check your chart. And then she also having 24 hours of urine collections.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And Raquel, you have 3 patients too.
Okay.
You have Mr. Black.
Okay.
You have pneumonia. For Mr. Adam, you have fractures in left arm. And then Mr. Scott has burn. For the burn, this one is very stable right now.
Okay.
Okay. You have question
Yeah.
for
How
this?
about the pneumonia? Is that viral or bacterial?
I think viral. It's a viral, and then
The wheezing sound, is it worse? Or?
yeah, you also have need to check the wheezing sound, and then I think she have also a fluid in her lungs, so you have to check that more often.
Okay.
Okay. And Amandeep, you have 3 patients too. So you have Mr. Frank cellulitis. She's stable, and then tomorrow he need to discharge, and then Mr. Junctions she have abdominal pain, and Mr. Kello have the dementia.
Okay, I have just one question about the Mrs. Jackson. What is the pain status of that Mrs. Jackson?
Right now it's stable from 9. It's lowered to 5, and then we treat them with the pain reliever.
Oh.
And then for you, Paulo, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 patients. For Mr. Smith, right now she's having CHF, and last night she's having trouble of breathing. You have to check more often about the breathing. Her is all to saturation, and then for fluid intake, for the fluid intake, input and output, you have to make sure of that. And then for Mr. Jones, ESRD, this is very stable. You don't have to worry about this, but still check it. And then for Mr. James, DM stage 1. Last night, he's having insulin reaction. So you have to go there and check if she's okay and if she's still conscious. And then for Mr. Walker, MI, last night she have chest pain, and then but I check again and we make sure if you still having chest pain, and you have to give him sublingual medications. Okay. And then for Mr. Johnson, have bowel obstructions. So you have any question about your patients?
For Mrs. Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
how is her bowel movement?
For Mr. Johnson, bowel obstruction, for the 4 days, she don't have any bowel movement. So you have to give a laxative. You have to check her bowel movement. You also have to check if she have like prostatitis or anything. Okay, but you'll have also the chart. You can check what you should have to do. If you have any questions, I'll be in the office, and then I'll just go and talk to you there. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, good question.
Oh my God.